To be a man is not a day's job. But what does it really take to be a man? What does it mean to be a man? What does success mean for men? Today on the Men's Podcast, I went about speaking to older and more matured men about what success means for men and what the key ingredients are for men to be successful. If you've ever wondered what men think they should do to be successful, you get for your answers here. Welcome to the Men's Podcast.
About success.
Success is relative. Success as
You are you're your best ally and you're your worst enemy. Success.
Money is not success. The reason why is because the people that have the money are still looking for
Success
success.
goes beyond money.
You understand?
Is that what is success?
Yeah.
I would define
All right. Success is, in summary, I would say success is hard work and discipline.
I would define success as being in your place of vision, being in your place of your calling, being in your place of what you like to do, enjoying what you are doing, and people are enjoying you what you are doing, and you are also enjoying yourself in what you are doing. When you put a smile on someone's face by what you are doing, I think you have been successful, and you yourself happy as well.
Most people, they actually classify success as maybe knowing your talent. We all know that talent is very important, but to me, I believe talent without discipline is heading for destruction.
A poor man, some people say, is not worthy to be called a man. But should we always define success by how much a man has?
So many people misconstrue the ideology. They think it's all about having, enough of the pesos, money in the bank account, or acquire material. But let me tell you the true meaning of success. Success is when you succeed, when you have fallen, because everybody falls. Some people fall and never get up. That is a failure. They fall down and they become victims. They keep on complaining, they keep on nagging, they keep on throwing tantrums, throw a pity party. But when the fact that you can get up and actually find your footage again, find yourself, find your meaning, find your purpose, find your passion, and drive forward, dust yourself up and move forward, I clap for you, because that means you're a successful person. Because you know what? With that kind of attitude, there is nobody that can stop you. And the reality about life is the fact that nobody can actually stop you but yourself.
Like somebody said, success is achieving the things you want to achieve. Success is all about achieving the vision.
Success is an achievement. Success is satisfaction. You understand? At least if you have achieved one or two, maybe education, or you have good wife, have good family, you're comfortable with your life, I think I will regard that as success.
And as a man, there is need to have a vision. But really, what does vision mean for men? What does it mean to have a purpose? Does every man even need to have a purpose?
When you have a vision and you have a plan and you are working at it, I think you are on your path to success. And every day is a success, because it moves you closer to getting to your goal. So what do you need? You need vision. What do you need? You need plans. What do you need? You need people around you. What do you need? You just need to be self-motivated. And I think by that, you are on your way, on your path to being a very successful person. Success is an everyday journey. Nobody arrives at a point and said, okay, I'm done. I want to stop working. The richest man in the world today still works. So that means he wants to be successful still. So I think every day when you are on the right path, doing the right thing, you are being successful, as far as you are not deterring away from the vision or what your goals are in life. Yeah.
But yes, every young man out there needs a mentor, because hey, while you're working, you need support.
To me, I don't believe in mentorship. I don't. I believe in creativity. You don't literally meet somebody that you should mentor. Somebody can actually mentor you from afar without the person knowing.
Because today people have mentors like online mentors. I don't see how you can call that online mentors. I think those ones are motivators. And
of course, everybody is just like a father figure. Personally, I never had one. My old man passed when I was just 3 months old, and it took me ages to realize that I never had a mentor, I never had a father figure, and actually I turned out somewhat rude and, misguided. But finally, somehow I read my way through, and then I realized, okay, I never had a mentor. Not my fault, not anybody's fault. It happened. Things happen, life happens. But yes, every young man out there needs a mentor because, hey, while you're working, you need support.
In a way, I would say yes, because in our generation today, you see someone who say, "This is my mentor. This is my mentor. This is my mentor." But to me, I don't believe in mentorship. I don't. I believe in creativity. If you check very well, most of the successful people in the world are people that invent things themselves. You understand? If you can invent something, you be the inventor of that thing, the first person to do it. Before people start doing it, you've made your billions. So to me, I'm not saying mentorship is bad, but I don't believe in mentorship. I believe in myself and doing my own thing my own way.
You can be mentored from afar. Because well, today people have mentors like online mentors. I don't see how you can call them online mentors. I think those ones are motivators. And you can be following somebody from a distance. The person is not aware. Because of the social media presence, they just feel because someone make a speech online and they just pick those words and they keep running with it. It's more than just that. Right? But you are succeeding. You are emulating the person's steps. But you as a person, there's an originality of yourself. There's something original inside of you, which is going to grow, and people will now begin to look at you.
Because of his ways of life, the way he does things and all that. So he could just, you know, somebody could mentor you from afar without the person even knowing that he is mentoring you, because you like the way the person is doing and all his aspect of life and the way he does things. So from there you could just emulate such people and character.
Before you became a man, let me water it down to being a child or an aspiring entertainer or business person. We had all of the dreams when we were when we were children. We wanted to be this, we wanted to be that, but there was no place for mentorship. If we had mentorship at that time, we would have been far, far gone than where we are at this age and time right now. If we had somebody to say, "Oh, I want to be a footballer, I want to be a basketballer, I want to be a musical artist, I want to be a comedian, I want to be a dancer, I want to be," you want to be everything, but you do not know how to navigate, so you do not have a direction. But if we had mentor that had studied us and know that this guy this guy would actually end up to be a very good compare or MC. This guy would have actually been a very good actor. This guy would actually, so they can streamline and take away all of the distractions and tell you, okay, focus here. When you get one right and you are big in one, then you can diversify into others. So mentorship is very, very paramount. From the age of 10, I would recommend mentorship. So between that 0 to 10, I would say your parents should be your mentors. So your parents should understand what the child wants to be, because they are not professional in that field. When the boy child becomes 10 years, they should hand over. Then what they can now do is support it. There's anything like supportive mentor. You understand? They can also hand over to a professional that is excelling in that field. He may not even be excelling in that field, but has the wider idea and all of those things. So
Without mentor, we wouldn't have been where we are today. You understand? Because you need to grow through the ranks as a human being. They don't just give birth to you with anything special. Though there are special beings I know about that, but most people in the whole world need to go through some certain rudiments before they become.
Yes, it's good to have mentors, the right mentors, because you can have a very good mentor that can sway you out of your vision, but it's good to have mentor because someone have been there before you, someone understand that path than you. They could guide you, make sure you're in check, making sure that you take the right steps, making sure that all the attributes and the buttons are well placed and well pressed. So sometimes you get tired. You need mentors, right? So in all of these things, mentors come in, so as to make you keep going, to keep encouraging you, keep motivating you, and making sure that that your goal of yours is achieved. Nobody gets where they are by accident. In one way or the other, they encounter one or two persons. In one way or the other, they have a long distance people they see as mentor motivations and what have you. So I think getting the right mentors is very important and it's key to the journey of success.
For young men, you need you need a mentor, somebody that you look up to, because what I believe is that there are people that in the journey of their success, they encounter a lot of failures because it's part of success. So you wouldn't want to experience those things, so you learn from other people's experience.
One, be hardworking. Two, be transparent. Three, be focused. But most importantly, be hardworking.
Hard work, they say, is one of the most important ingredients for men. But what does hard work really mean? Should we just work hard because it is nice to work hard? Or do we work hard for something bigger than ourselves?
See, when you have integrity, is another key thing. When you have good business, you have good friends around, you have connects.
You have to first of all believe in what is given to you. If I have 1 naira and I don't believe that that 1 naira is nothing, it will never be anything to me. It's like you having something in you. That 1 naira can be a skill you have. You say this one not good do anything. But that 1 naira, which is your skill, your talent, your ability, your what you know, or your dream, what you know how to do. That thing is your way up.
To me, if you ask me, I will say the most important thing that will make any young man succeed in life is get his skills. You understand? If you're an engineer or a doctor, just get a skill. You understand? And be very serious and hardworking and be very plain and open. You understand what I'm saying? To me, I think that's the best. Get a skill. If you're a coach, be a coach. If you're a footballer, be serious. If you're a boxer, be serious. Anything you are doing, be serious and be hardworking and be focused. You'll be successful.
When you are fervent with whatever you are doing, the sky is big enough for everybody to, to strive. But they say no food for lazy man. If you are a lazy man, you are not hardworking. I don't think at the end of the day you'll be successful. So success is all about getting somebody like a role model that you look up to and you learn from their experience and they put you through the rudiments of life.
For success, man needs guts, grit, and courage. The ability to read is, is disappearing in our society today because a lot of people don't want to read. People are too lazy mentally to read. And just have a conversation with a young man and you'll be able to say if the person reads or they don't. That is the reality of things. But when they read, it reflects in their characteristics, in their ability to connect with people, and in their ability to impact knowledge or ideologies or connectivity. In this life, what is the essence of life if you don't have connections? If me and you are friends and we don't have anything, you're not giving me anything in exchange, we're not exchanging ideas, we're not exchanging connections, then it's a waste of time. I really don't see the essence of all of that. But if you have something to offer, then that makes you somebody very, very useful. Everybody needs to be able to acquire knowledge. Reigns supreme over nearly everyone. KRS1. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly. Today, knowledge is the power. Knowledge takes the place of muscle. Brawn and brain can never be compared. The brainy one will one day become the boss of the brawny one.
Men have mentors. I don't know for others though, but for me, you don't you don't literally meet somebody that you should mentor. Somebody can actually mentor you from afar without the person knowing.
Every young man needs a mentor. And do they have enough mentors? No. As a matter of fact, the government officials who are supposed to play the role of mentorship in the lives of not only the young ones, but every citizen are a failure. I'm sorry to say, but the reality must be said, must be real. If they're a failure, there aren't enough mentors. I sometimes run away from being called a mentor because I don't view myself, I don't see myself fit to be a mentor because trust me, I have fallback.
First of all, it's opportunity. First of all, I think for every great man, he wants to see a protege that will be bigger than him, and then he can hit his chest and say, "Yeah, that's my boy." So first of all, it's opportunity, the availability of the opportunity to that child. For every great man, they want to be a mentor to a mentee. They want to have somebody that they are carrying along. They want to have somebody they would recommend. No, 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 no. If this boy did not do well, I will refund your money. They want to, but it's having the opportunity to or an access to them. Who do you want to be your mentor? Is the person immediate to you? Proximity, is that person very close to you? Does that person know you? Have you as a child, have your work or your talent, your skill, has that skill spoken enough to that person? I've been seeing your content, or I've been seeing this your craft, or I've heard of your name somewhere before, I've seen you perform before, I've seen you done this before. Oh, then the access can be easy. But for example, you want Kevin Hart to be your mentor. You are in Nigeria. You're not even shooting any content. You don't have any online presence. You just watch him on TV. I'm like, this is my mentor. This guy is my mentor. Man, that guy is not your mentor. That guy is just your idol. So every great man actually wants a mentee.
I'll say yes. We have a lot of people that are good in different fields of endeavors. When we're growing up, we look up to our parents. If your parents tell you, I want you to become a medical doctor, you see, even if that is not what you are designed for, because they believe. That is why you see most children in the 80s, early 80s, late 80s, you see they want to become engineer, they want to become lawyer, they want to become doctor, because it's most of them are being shaped by their parents. But right now, with the invent of internet, a lot of things are happening. So a boy that knows that he has the talent to become a footballer, definitely the evidence is there already. But I would say this generation, they don't lack mentor, because you can get anything you are looking for, even in the internet. You can just go Google and study on your own. But in those days, before the invent of internet and all that, we only look up to our parents, and most time is what they wanted us to be, the direction they want us to be. That is where we'll be heading to. So for now, I think this generation, they are lucky.
So I think there's more of a big challenge in this generation having mentors. Very few people can point their hand, this is my mentor, rather they'll just go to their social media space and pick one motivational word or someone who is talking every day and all those things. Is more than that. Mentor, someone who can talk to you. You can see him, understand his life. The people we see on the social media, we don't know where they are. We don't know what they're going through. They might be just good orators. I mean, people that can talk well, talk deep, talk good, but their life cycle is not where you want to go close to them. What mentors is having the person, the presence. You visit him, you see his lifestyle, you see where he's coming from, you see his attribute, you see what he has contributed, you see all of those things, and all of those things as well can also motivate you to keep going. So I feel there's a challenge. They're not really having good mentors these days. Maybe that's the reason why we're having some decays in our path to success these days.